That's a nice looking whiteboard, if I can say. You know, I've been desperately working on the perfect whiteboard. We aren't quite there. You know, little flub and ghost. Somehow the H is the biggest letter in the word. The O we really got out of hand. But other than that, you know, I'm pretty happy with it overall. Very happy with the Golden Age. All right, enough about the whiteboard itself. Now let's mark this sucker up. So we get started with Fuego. I don't know. I didn't look to see if it was the only time it's ever opened a show, but it's the first that I recall, and it had a bit of a jam there. A lot of Trey in the jam. You know, he was kind of going strong, screaming out loud a little bit, and then we quickly, early on, get into some silliness here with the set your soul free. Oh man, it's on my mind, man. Set your soul free, bro. Give me a little soul free there too. Never noticed that lyric in Golden Age. So back to clear your mind. Some silliness. Anytime Ralph Macchio's mentioned at a Phish show, I guess that's not such a bad thing. As you see, got a little more silliness over there. So if we're gonna get a sci-fi, I guess that one's not too bad. I mean, I guess if they're just gonna bring that, we can look at it as a goofiness. And then this trio right here, Twist, Halley's, Destiny Unbound, all with a little jam treatment. Halley's probably being my favorite of the three. But then that was just a warm-up for the big one of the night. Maybe even, yeah, probably the night. I don't want to jump ahead. Spoiler alert. Nothing topped this. Although Ghost, ass-handed. So Moma Dance. Finally, there's so many times. It just feels like every time they play Moma Dance, they could go off like this. And it was just your nice, average first set Moma Dance jam. And then Trey, kind of like he did in Fuego, Trey starts getting a little bit loud and really taking over. But then quickly, man, everybody just jumped right in with that. Trey backed off just enough to still be leading, but then, boom, the jam just goes to the next level. They go deep with Moma Dance, finally. Seems like it could get that treatment more often. And then a drift while you're sleeping after that to end the set. So, another really, really good first set. Then over here we get started out. John Fishman on vocals, ass-handed. And it is true, like he said. Like the song says, you do get your ass handed to you every day. Not every day, but a lot of days, indeed. So, and you know the little part at the end of that where they kind of rock out the song and end it, and then boom, kind of like, you know, in the stuff with like Iculus, maybe another one. So ass-handed, this time they actually extend that and jam it out for a minute here, and then we go into Set Your Soul Free after the night. I just didn't want that ass-handed jam to end, man. That was some nice hard rock and roll there by the Phish, and then Set Your Soul Free. Like, all right, you know. Coming out of this, it was all right. For then you're like, oh, that's right. Never mind. Not this song again. But as always, it's going to get the complimentary jam, just like your free bagel at a cheap hotel or something. Soul Free is going to deliver a jam for you. Then Golden Age coming in here. You know, like I said, the Soul Free lyrics in Golden Age, which I did not know. But just never paid attention to, I guess. So, you know, the Phish, you know, as many people mentioned, the Mikey Hauser thing the other night, you know, with Sample in a Jar, Down with Disease, Death Don't Hurt Very Long, Light, I believe, 20 years later, Light. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. And it had a dark jam, kind of darkness to all of it. But anyhow, I guess it was a little nod to 20 years since Hauser had passed away. And then Lonely Trip in here. All right. Got to calm down. They went pretty hard, starting with ass-handed all the way through Lonely Trip. And then Ghost, you felt like, all right, are we just going to start checking off songs here? But no, man. They had a little left in the tank for Ghost, going with it, a lot of just, you know, and I was thinking, you know, this is maybe about as fast as they're going to get these days. The tempo's nice, they're rocking, but, you know, I was thinking like Prague, Ghost, things like that, which I probably shouldn't. But then as they go, man. Trey's just ripping more and more, Fishman picking it up. The Ghost goes all the way and then gives way to the Howling, little Ghost Howling. All right, I see what you've done there. All right, and then we get a simple, so still not to be done, you know. No trips to Chomper City here, a really good simple. And then David Bowie, the best part of the Bowie, of course, was the jam section. Then Lizards right here starting out the encore, and there was a part there too. And then maybe my favorite, I'm going to have to rewatch. In fact, I did rewatch, and I'm like, yes, I think I see what I think I'm seeing. I'll take that. There was a man spotted on the webcast, right there on the rail, looked dead center from Trey, shirtless, with a mask on. He appeared to just be doing this. Like, no. And I mean, look, I am not a more guy, but I don't know if I'd have the balls to do that. Stare Trey right in the face, shirtless, with a mask on, shaking my head no. But I'll tell you what, man, that was the strongest protest against Moore yet. Check it out if you didn't get the webcast. I promise it's worth buying just to see that shirtless guy. Quite the belly on this fella, I will say. Not to fat shame anyone, but, you know, if you're going to more shame Trey, I will fat shame you. Although I'm kind of on your side. Ballsy fella, that guy. All right, we're out of here. That's a nice looking whiteboard. Already claimed. Alpine Valley, Night 1, 2022. It's in the books. They crushed it. See what I did there? Boom.